In the first lab in the Blue Lab book, you learned that the total amount of energy in the universe is constant, but that it transforms between the 6 different forms continually. In the second lab, you saw how electrical energy can be transformed from chemical energy through the chemical reactions between the electrodes and the electrolyte in a lemon cell or batteries. In the last lab, you saw how mechanical kinetic energy can be transformed to electrical energy as a coil of wire spins through the different parts of a magnetic field in a device known as a generator. In parts 1 and 2 of this lab, you will see how circuits can be wired in 2 different ways to deliver that electrical energy to your home and devices. You will then see how voltage and resistance affect current differently in these 2 different wiring methods. Read and highlight the introductory paragraph. Turn to the second sheet and complete the top portion as you think about the demonstration that was done in class with the metal ramps and ping pong balls. Now complete the bottom of sheet 2 by dragging the symbols onto the square wire circuit. Turn to sheet 3 and read the introduction to part 1. You will see 3 different series circuits, each with 1 additional resistor or light bulb, built first with 2 batteries powering it and then again with 3 batteries. The current and brightness of the bulbs will be recorded for each. Look at sheets 4 and 5 to see examples of traditional circuit diagrams for series circuits. Data for the first 3 circuits built using 2 batteries, 1.5 volts each for a total of 3 volts, are recorded in data table A. The current is read directly off the LabQuest, but the bulb brightness, recorded as either dim, bright, or very bright, is not recorded until you have seen all 3 circuits and compare each of the brightness of those to each other. Turn now to the first row of data table A. This is circuit 1. Record the LabQuest reading here, but wait on the brightness until you have seen the next 2 circuits for comparison. This is circuit 2. Record the LabQuest reading here. This is circuit 3. Record the LabQuest reading here and now also put in the brightness for all 3 circuits. Repeat this section again if you need to see the difference in brightness for comparison. I will now add an additional 1.5 volt AA battery for a total of 4.5 volts and repeat the circuits. You will record this information in data table B on sheet 6. This is circuit 1. Record the LabQuest reading here. This is circuit 2. Record the LabQuest reading here. This is circuit 3. Record the LabQuest reading here and now also put in the brightness for the second 3 circuits. Step 7 below data table B on sheet 6 instructs you to unsnap any bulb in circuit 3 and record what happens. Record that observation here. Now complete the data analysis questions on sheet 7. When you've finished the questions, go to part 2 on sheet 8. Read the introductory paragraph for part 2 on sheet 8 and then examine the circuit diagrams for the 2 parallel circuits that come next on sheets 8 and 9. Like before, the circuits will be built first with 2 batteries and then again with 3. This time, only 2 circuits will be built because a circuit with 1 bulb cannot be a parallel circuit. Now turn to Data Table C on sheet 10. This is circuit 4. Record the LabQuest reading here, but wait on the brightness until you have seen the next circuit for comparison. This is circuit 5. Record the LabQuest reading and the brightness for both by comparing them. I will now add the 3rd battery for a total of 4.5 volts, and you will begin recording your data in Data Table D on sheet 10. This is circuit 4. Record the LabQuest reading here, but wait on the brightness until you have seen the next circuit for comparison. This is circuit 5. Record the LabQuest reading and the brightness for both by comparing them. Step 5 below Data Table D on sheet 10 instructs you to unsnap any bulb in circuit 5 and record what happens. Record that observation here. Now complete the data analysis and applications sections on sheets 11 and 12. Part 3 of this lab can be done by doing the reading and research and then answering the questions.